Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, hi, welcome. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Join my weird little tarot family. We are doing a little special here for November. If you guys want a personal reading, hit me up. Info's in the description box below. We're going to be doing ancestral lineage readings every day during the month of November, just to show gratitude to our ancestors, because here in the United States, November is all about Thanksgiving. Whoop, sirens. November is about Thanksgiving and showing thanks, all right? So I'm showing thanks to all the ancestral lines by using different ancestral tarot decks throughout the world. Today, we're going to be using the Egyptian tarot, all right? The Tarot Nefertiti. See what kind of messages we can pull from there. If it's not your heritage, guys, don't sweat it. These are collective messages. If they find you, they find you. Take the value from it. What messages do we have in the heart of the matter for my collective today from the Egyptian tarot? What's in the heart of the matter for my collective? The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Rejection on an emotional level, all right? In your heart space, we're not feeling so loved, all right? We're not feeling like we are able to give love at this point. A lot of y'all may be going through some depression, all right? A lot of you also might be going through some issues regarding family or children. Ace of Cups is usually about a birth, a baby. It's a new love. It's a cause to celebrate on an emotional level. Your heart space is not feeling very celebratory right now. You're feeling like there's nothing new, nothing fresh. A lot of y'all are yearning for a new start in love right now, all right? And you're not getting it. A lot of y'all also don't feel like you're in the place to be giving your heart to anybody right now. And that's okay, all right? If your heart is feeling broken, then let it feel broken. Heal. Don't give your love away until you're ready to. What energy is crossing my collective today? What energy is crossing my collective today? What's crossing us? The Two of Wands in the reverse. Two of Wands energy, all right? It's about not feeling satisfied. It's about feeling like there's more out there, like we need to move, like getting very antsy, all right? Feeling very triggered. Feeling like we need to get on our horse and ride out and find something better. Feeling like we need to disconnect, but not quite knowing where to go. A lot of y'all don't know where to go. A lot of y'all are feeling like you don't have any options, especially in the love department. You're feeling very emotionally challenged there, like there's just not a good option, all right? Or you're not even wanting to consider other options. I feel like a lot of y'all have had your heart broken and you have your heart set on one specific thing, and because you can't move in that direction, it's blocking you from even considering another way out. If you are feeling that sad and that dejected in the heart of the matter of everything, you do need to consider other options, all right? Maybe it's time to let go of the one that's broken us. Maybe it's time to, you know, think of dating different types of people, something that's not, you know, something out of the ordinary that we're not used to is kind of what I'm feeling for that. I just feel like a lot of you two have just given up is what I'm feeling, all right? Just completely given up, thrown in the towel. A lot of you have self-worth issues that we need to work through. Feeling like you're undeserving or that there's something wrong with you, all right, that keeps you from being considered as an option. Also, a lot of you don't have the courage to say that you deserve better here. You're feeling like you need more in your heart, but it's crossing you that you can't, you know, recognize the fact that you're not satisfied here and move forward. What's the energy in the recent past? What's the recent past energy that's affecting my collective? What's the energy from the recent past that we're hanging on to? There it is. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Because you did put in your effort in the past, all right? Whatever this emotional situation was, you put your heart and soul into it. You put your energy into it, all right? You expected to get that in return and you did not. You were giving to no end, all right? That's probably why you feel so broken, all right? That's probably why you're feeling like you don't have any good options here. Because when I see Six of Pentacles, it shows me that you've tried everything, all right? It's the other side that's not picking up the slack. If you've done all you can to the point of exhaustion and to the point of feeling rejected, then it's time to move forward. Whatever this was not fair, all right? Whatever this was, it just felt very unfair. It's an unfairness, all right? And that's why you're feeling like you can't move on. It's almost like I feel like you want justice in whatever this situation is. It's not for us to bring in justice, though. That's for spirit to do. You need to leave that to the gods. Let go and let the gods. What's in the headspace for my collective today? What's on their mind? What's in their head that we need to let go of or think about or not think about? The Hangman in the reverse. Let that truck go by. Hangman energy in the reverse, all right? Piscean energy. The Hangman is about needing to see things from a different perspective, all right? A lot of times, though, the Hangman is also kind of like playing the victim. You put yourself in a position where you can't make any moves. Sometimes it's to sit there and to reflect about things and to just make a careful decision. Other times it's like paralyzed by fear. Here, I kind of get the more paralyzed by fear, vibe from this. It's refusing to move on. It's refusing to see another way. A lot of you guys have just lost hope, all right? You don't want to pick another option. You're comfortable sitting in the misery, some of you. It's comfortably numb, all right? That's not a good place to be. The universe doesn't like stagnation. We're built to move. We're built to change. If you're resisting that in any way, shape, or form, change will happen to you whether you like it or not. I'm going to keep reiterating that theme during Scorpio season because change is inevitable. And in Scorpio season, it abhors stagnancy, all right? And I see it. A lot of y'all are just hung up on this emotional, the heartbreak, I get it. It's hard to get over things. You guys don't see any other way out of it. You don't see any other way past whatever this is, but the only way out of it is through. You got to go through it. You got to feel it. What energy is coming up in the near future for the collective? What energy is coming up for the near future for the collective? That is way too many, collective. I just need one. Near future, what's coming up? Six of Swords. All right, good. So we are going to try to detach from this, all right? I just want to give you a warning with the Six of Swords. If you've watched my video on how to process the Suit of Swords in Tarot, the Six of Swords energy is right after the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is where we act real petty. We act real childish, real, shady. We do a whole lot of stuff to try to win the battle, but we end up losing the war. We don't like our behavior in the Five of Swords energy, so that's why we go to the Six, which is what I see for your near future. That's when we try to forget about everything that happened and just pretend like it did not happen and sail away into calmer waters and leave it behind. The only problem with that is if you have not swallowed the harsh truth, all right, that you're trying to run from. If you've not swallowed the harsh truth that you're trying to run from, all right, you'll get back into the Seven of Swords energy where you lie to yourself some more and try to get away with how I'm dealing with that. And then you get trapped in the Eight of Swords energy and then the Nine of Swords energy where you have anxiety and then you finally have to process the painful ending. It is a good idea to mentally disconnect from this, all right? But only if you're doing that with the intentions of swallowing the truth for what it was and moving past it, all right? We don't want to get trapped back in that cycle where we start having anxiety about it again and get stuck right back where we were. Make sure that when you're forgetting about it, you forgive yourself and you understand the truth of the matter and you move all the way forward. What's the energy in the subconscious that we're holding on to? What's the subconscious energy that we're holding on to? Oh my God, that's way too much. There it is. The Knight of Swords. You know you need to move, all right? You know you need to make a plan. You know you need to use your brain, all right? You know that you need to charge into whatever this is, face it head on like the knight, go to war with it and put it to bed. I feel like you're starting to do that with that Six of Swords coming up. I'm just not sure if you've processed everything there is to process. I feel like you just want to forget about it, but you don't have a good plan on how to execute that so that you become the King of Swords and that you're able to master whatever this is that's bringing you down. This is subconscious energy. It's like not wanting to think about it. You're not wanting to, really figure out how to end this, all right? You're just wanting to put a small patch on it, I feel like patch it up and let it heal itself. You're the one who has to plan this out. You're the one that has to make the choice, all right, to move past it and fight this battle. I feel like a lot of you are just not motivated to fight the battle at all because it hurts, all right? It hurts on an emotional level, I understand. You got to bring that energy to the forefront. First of all, the Knight of Swords is very confident. You guys lack confidence right now. You don't think that you can find a way out, but you can. You're sabotaging yourself by saying that you cannot move forward with clarity, all right? You've got it inside of you. Don't be scared of that. What's the energy in my collective's control? What energy does my collective have in their control right now that they're not utilizing to the best of their ability? The Ten of Cups in the reverse. Dealing with rejection, all right? You have been rejected. The Ace of Cups in reverse is in the heart of the matter. The Ten of Cups in the reverse is in your control, though. How you deal with that rejection is literally in your control. A lot of y'all have, this has affected your family, or it's dealing with family problems. That's hard to disconnect from, all right? If it involves your family, that's not something you just cut off and leave behind. But how you deal with the hurt, it says it's in your control. Whether or not you let it affect you, at your core and affect your family and your everyday life is up to you, okay? You need to move away from that. You need to be the one that controls the narrative here. Do not let people get you out of your energy. Do not let people see that they can get to you and that they can hurt you on an emotional level. It's in your control. Also, you need to be very careful about acting out of emotion. When I see that energy in your control, there's a propensity for you, because you are hurt, to hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. You don't want to be doing that, all right? It comes back around. So be very aware of that energy. What's the outside energy? What outside energy is affecting my collective right now? Helping or hindering? What outside energy is it here? The Nine of Wands. Somebody's playing the victim, all right? Nine of Wands energy, that's the wounded warrior, all right? That's woe is me. I've been through so much. I've got, so many things happening. Here's the deal, all right? I feel like, A, there's a snake in your house. I always pay attention to the art on the cards. If you guys haven't been to my channel before, I'm an art reader. In this Nine of Wands, there's two different sets of 4 wands. The 4 of Wands is your home. It's your stability. One set of those wands, there's a snake wrapped around it, all right? The other one is free. The rabbit here, that's the antagonist, who's probably you, all right, or the protagonist. He's holding the wand. He's got the Ace of Wands. He's getting fired up, all right? He's got a passion to defend his home. He's sticking that wand right through that snake's head, all right, and putting his foot on it. This energy right here, this person is very defensive. All right, they also have you wrapped around their finger. I feel like this person is very wrapped up in your life, or this energy is very much intertwined in your life. And it's not a good one, all right? It shows up like a snake. It shows you having to defend yourself from whatever this is. A lot of y'all are needing to separate work from home, or relationships from home. There's like 2 different areas of your life I feel like are intertwining that don't need to be. You need to defend your home and your stability at all costs. There is somebody who's only concerned about their own self in whatever this is. Someone's also being very overly protective. I feel like they're not wanting to combine homes or combine resources here. I also feel like there's a lot of, victim playing with whoever this is, blaming you. Be aware of that, all right? That's their issues. Also, the situation that you're dealing with is reaching a breaking point. It's at the 9 of Wands. It's about to hit the 10. Whatever this is, something's got to give, all right, before it breaks. What are the hopes and fears right now with my collective? What are the hopes and fears with my collective? Six of Cups. A lot of y'all, this goes all the way back to childhood trauma, okay? Six of Cups energy is a beautiful energy. It's nostalgia. It's, feeling in love. It's that, giddy feeling you get, when you see your best friend or when you have a crush. It's feel good, all right? You have a hope and a fear of that. A lot of y'all want to go back to that good old thing, or like back to how things used to be. A lot of y'all fear that. You need to talk about why that is, all right? In the middle of everything, there's an emotional rejection that you feel. Part of you, that stems from things that people told you when you were a child, or the way that you were treated when you were a child, which has nothing to do with you, all right? That's other people's opinions. A lot of y'all are just yearning really bad to go back to something from the past, all right? If there's somebody you need to go make amends with, go do that. If there's something that you regret from the past that you feel like you can fix, go do that. Scorpio season is the perfect time to transform, to end beef and make it new, rebirth something else. A lot of y'all are wanting to go back and, face some of your childhood traumas. This is the best time to do that. Stay on that, all right? Don't be afraid of that. A lot of y'all are also, fearing that there's something that's not going to come back to you. If it doesn't come back to you, it wasn't yours to begin with, all right? You can have those fond memories. Also, a lot of you are afraid to even think about the past because it's very triggering. I feel like you need to work through whatever that is. It shouldn't be showing up as a fear, all right? Make peace with it. What's the final outcome for the collective? What's the final outcome for the collective? What's the final outcome? Knight of Swords, fucking beautiful. Love it. And this Knight of Swords, he looks proud, all right? A lot of y'all are gonna pick up the pieces, and a lot of y'all are realizing that this is all within you to fix whatever this is. A lot of y'all have been scared, I feel like, to stand your ground and to, you know, move forward and jump into whatever this is that you need to fight. A lot of y'all are proud to do it now, and I'm glad, all right? That's what you need to be doing. You need to be, you know, deal with your trauma, own it, wear it like a badge, all right? Use it as a means of teaching other people. You guys are gonna figure it out, all right? I got a feeling you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna make a clear plan, and hell yeah, King of Wands was on the bottom when I ended. You're gonna figure out what it is that you want, all right? And you're gonna stop at nothing to get it. And that's not in a bad way, all right? It's in a healthy way. You're gonna have some passion, you're gonna gain some clarity, and you're gonna start moving in a direction to where you're gonna end up getting what it is that satisfies you for once, all right? Very proud of you, collective. Love y'all. Tune in tomorrow for your message, see which ancestry pops up, and so much gratitude for you guys for helping me get my channel started off this year. I posted my first video on January 1st, and y'all have made this a job, and forever I will be grateful to you. So I love you, collective. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.